Good morning, traders. It is Tuesday, the 9th of December, 2025, as we head into the end of the year, continuing to get closer and closer. Don't forget, things are going to start slowing down pretty heavy in almost all the markets here by the end of this week and into next week. So I'm going to be taking some time off to myself as well. I hope you do too, but we'll get to that when the time is right. So far, it's business as unusual. Let's get right to work so we can get off to a great start today. Here's our quote of the day to get us rolling. The sad truth is that excellence makes people nervous. And that's from Shanna Alexander. For those of you that don't remember her, she was on the point counterpoint segment of 60 Minutes. She was the more liberal side. James Kilpatrick was the more aggressively conservative side. Uh, but she also was the first female staff writer at Life magazine, and she was a journalist. Great career. Passed away many years ago. But great quote nonetheless. Sad truth is that excellence makes people nervous. Now, why is this important? Well, for those of you that are traders in an organized um, office environment, maybe you work with a group of other traders in some kind of office, private staff member somewhere, or maybe you're working with a group of other people at some point. If you attempt to bring your trading level to a new level, a degree of excellence that is improving your relationship to the markets and your relationship to yourself. Actually, if you do that, you're going to find that not everyone you're associated with is going to cheer you on. Um, there are some very petty people in this world, and I actually lost the job because at one point in my early career, this is back when I was dealing with the lunatics. There seem to be everywhere in this crazy field. Um, I was working as a broker, and I was bringing in a little bit more money for new accounts than some of the guys that had been there a while, and my trading method was doing a little bit better than some of them too. So here I am, the new guy in the office, younger than a lot of them, and I was making a little bit more money and basically putting people to shame. And that didn't happen everywhere, of course, but just so happened that I was putting it together pretty well. I felt good where I was at. I see, and I came from a world where I thought that people would appreciate that. I still believe that for the most part, people are looking for some sort of excellence that they can enamor, they can put on for themselves. I, I was disappointed to find out that the rest of the world didn't think that way. Well, one of the guys that just took a disliking to me in that office was very good friends with the owner of the company. And they just took the bad mouthing me constantly. Really, what it was is it was a form of jealousy. The guy wasn't doing as well as I was doing, and he hated me for that. And that excellence makes people nervous. And I'm not saying that I'm proud of that fact or I'm trying to blow my own horn about how well I was doing at the time. That's not it at all. The point of the matter was is that I was in an environment where, through no fault of my own, I was suffering because I was trying to make things better for myself and those around me and my clients. Um, it is unfortunate that we live in a world where there are a lot of petty, silly, stupid people that don't even realize how ridiculous they are. And when you put yourself in a position to outshine those people and they hate you for it, you got to be prepared to accept that. You need to be in a position where you're in control of how you manage your growth and your performance. And the reason that that's really important is because you don't want to be in a position where your excellence pushes somebody's buttons and starts costing you somehow. Make sure that when you are using a new level of tool use or record keeping or something that starts pushing the envelope a little bit, I'm not saying keep it to yourself, but remember not to just trust everyone that you happen to run into. Make sure that you keep a little bit of a wall and a cushion around those people that have to be associating with you while you're earning. Because what you don't want to do is aggravate people because they're the stupid ones. It's unfortunate, but you know what? They're the ones that need the help, and they're gonna hate what they find in you for some reason, um, that satisfies their tiny little minds. So if you're in those environments, be careful. It's okay to move on. If you are not in one of those environments, you're one of those traders that trade basically on your own, right? Um, as your development and equity grows, it's okay to talk about that, but do that with like minded people. Control the doorway of who's allowed into you and your workspace mentally. If you belong to a trading group, an online company, or something where you're working with other like minded people, that's wonderful. You don't have to talk about every little thing in your world. You really don't. And you don't want to. You keep a little protective layer around yourself, because your excellence is going to make some people nervous. They're going to get upset and frustrated with you, and some may even be retaliatory. And that's sad, but that's a reality out there. So let's be careful. And if we're going to make people nervous, let's make the right people nervous. People that get excited for our success. People who start worrying about whether or not there's going to be any money left for them to get once we start reaching the level of performance that we can really get to. People that will honor and support what we're trying to do, like loved ones and spouses and other right thinking individuals. Please don't waste your time trying to impress people who could just really care less and really don't have your best interests at heart anyway. Who needs people like that around? Really? Uh, I wish we could live in a world without them, but you know, they serve the coffee and they happen to hold the doors open for the valet guests, things of that nature. We need people, we need the dumb people around too, don't we? Really, when you think about it, cream rises to the top. So if you're not floating on a bed of cream when you relax, then you're with the wrong people. All right, guys, have a fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.